There we go. How's that? That should sound better now. Y'all should be able to hear me now. Alright. So, let me pick the classic characters, Final Fantasy's characters. Usually I would go with a thief, but I want red mage. This is usually the team that I go with. I name my character a specific name. Let's get started. So, welcome everybody to the Z Universe. My name is Izuke Tachimaru. I'm back on stream. It's been a while. You probably hear that in the background. But I took a mental break hiatus for a few months because I needed to get back on track mentally, physically, health-wise. I do take breaks every now and then because not only do I do stream and gaming on the side, I am a manga artist and I'm a story writer, and I write my own story for my manga. So on top of doing a lot of background work, life itself, I do suffer from some mental illnesses, and I do need to take breaks every now and then and take time out for myself every now and then to kind of alleviate that, to kind of help with that. So I'm fixing up something on screen. There we go. So with that background in check, to explain why I've been gone, why it says returning to stream, we're gonna be back for this year. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna be back for this year. I am working on getting my sleep schedule back together. So, mind you, if the stream is a bit off, a little bit every now and then from our usual schedule, it's because I'm trying to get my sleep schedule back in, and I'm on new medication. So, with this medication, I'm going to be trying to adjust how often I do get rest and my stream and my work and stuff like that. So, background out of the way, this is the segment for our gaming that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a Final Fantasy Legacy series where I go through every single Final Fantasy game. That means even the side games, even the spin-offs. I play every Final Fantasy game. Then we're going to go through every Square Enix game when we do our Square Saturdays. So that's going to be on Saturdays. We're going to play every side Square Enix game. But throughout the week, when we do our gaming, after our art stream throughout the afternoon, we're going to be doing Final Fantasy Legacy. The reason why I chose to do this Legacy is because, one, there's a lot of games to do, and two, Final Fantasy was one of the first, I say, JRPGs I played. It was that and Dragon Quest 1. So we're also going to be doing Dragon Quest 1. That's where we're going to be starting this weekend. How I'm going to do that, I'm not sure yet, but I will find a way. But we will start from Dragon Quest 1 because that seemed to be one of their oldest titles outside of Final Fantasy that they did. So, with that being said, let's start Final Fantasy 1 in the Final Fantasy Legacy series, the FFL Legacy series. Starting with I chose to do the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster because one, it's easily accessible on Steam, and two, the qualities of life is so much easier in this game, and I don't have to struggle with like the older games, and I have certain things and stuff like that. So the quality of life is just way too good to not just choose the Pixel Remaster version. I could have played the original, like PS1, the Final Fantasy 1 and 2 for the PSP. I could have did that one because that one has extra dungeons and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, we can go back to that one after this one. But I want to play them through like chronological order, like story order type of thing. So like, yes, we are going to play every Final Fantasy version. So I will go back to the PSP version. It's just I need to find a way to emulate the PSP version, and that is not easily accessible unless you know where to get a good emulator, PSP emulator. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Unless you know where to get a good PSP emulator from, I'll have to look into it. But yes, we are going to be doing every version of each game. But I just thought the Pixel Remaster would be just easier for viewership. Plus, this is a series that will be going up on YouTube. I'm just, don't kill me, Sakaguchi, please. Because I know how some companies is when it comes to copyrighting music and playing music on YouTube and such and such. Please, y'all, Square Enix, please don't kill me with the copyright music shit, please. Because y'all be going ham on YouTube, like copywriting. Just not even just Square in general, just like video games and industries and companies. Y'all be going ham with people with like this whole like certain music can't be played. Like it's 2025. Y'all need to work out something. But let's get into it. Let's start Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster. So, half the time I'm going to be muted because I get zoned into my gaming. So, if you hear me go blank or if I miss something, Manda Panda, my mod Sierra, is in the chat. They'll catch it. The world lies shrouded in darkness. Hey, Manda Panda. The wind dies. The sea rages. The seas rages. More than one sea. Not just a sea. The earth decays. But the people believe in a prophecy, patiently awaiting its fulfillment. When darkness veil the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. After a long journey, 4 young travelers did at last appear. And in the hand of each was clutched a crystal. Earth, wind, water, fire, Captain Planet. Water got polluted. Alright, so I could have went with Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise, because chronologically that makes sense to go with that one first, because it's supposed to be the story of Garland. But I don't have that game. So we're going to have to come back to that game when we do, and just squeeze it in the series somewhere. But if y'all lucky viewers, nice, caring, kind, sweet viewers would like to help out to the channel, I do have my Ko-Fi link. Ko-Fi, whatever, however you pronounce it. I can never get it right. I'm illiterate. English is not my first language. Yes, it is. I'm just being stupid. Stupid is my first language. But if y'all want to help out to the channel, only $1. I would appreciate it. So, let's get into it. I'm going to mute for now until there's something I have to say. Other than that, sit back, relax, get you some snacks, get you a nice drink, get all cozy, and enjoy the adventure with us. Damn, I ain't got enough money for shit. All that gear. I mean, I had money to get like the basic gear, but you still want a few items before you go traveling. You know, it's crystals. You must see the king at once. Welcome, travelers. I am told you carry crystals. Is this true? Bling bling. Look at my jewelry. Is this as? Look, don't expect me to get any of these names right. Don't expect me to pronounce them correctly, because I have never known since I was a kid how to pronounce half the words in fucking Final Fantasy. Lucans? It's just as Lucan's prophecy foretold. When darkness veils the world, four warriors of light shall come. Your Majesty, we cannot be certain that these are the warriors foretold by the prophecy. Yet they stand before us with crystals. I cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Crystal bearers, there is a task I would ask of you. Will you rescue my daughter Sarah? The Final Fantasy team. Rescue the princess. Rescue the damsel in distress. Garland, a knight once in his majesty's service, has abducted Prince Sarah. I ask of your aid in I ask of your name and aid in the name of His Majesty, the King of Granola. Granola. The King of Granola. Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine. Chaos! Which lies to our north. Now pause. This is exactly the reason why I said I would rather start off with Stranger of Paradise, because Stranger of Paradise explains the backstory of when Garland kidnapped the Princess Sarah. That whole story is all about how Garland's point of view, how he came about. It's basically his backstory. That's why I said technically there is a Final Fantasy Zero. Because when Final Fantasy started, it started with this game, but it never explained the backstory or nothing about Garland. Seeing that Garland was like technically the first semi-boss, or if you want to be correct, he is kind of the first boss fight. And I don't want to spoil it, but this game's been out for so long. He winds up being the last boss fight, but he turns into chaos. That's why it kind of makes sense to play Stranger of Paradise, because that game was supposed to explain, even though it's campy as hell, it's supposed to explain how, like, chaos is a thing, Garland's backstory, you know, the Warrior of Darkness, how he came about, such and such. So, I will figure out a way how to get the game if I have to, but we'll come back to that game, put it like that. That will be a game that will go up on the channel as soon as I'm able to acquire it. So, now that y'all know why I'm starting with this game, Even though I said story chronological order, not release chronological order, but we're going story-wise. Of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves, but Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have none who can match him. Yes, I've heard that you wish to journey to the continent to our north. The bridge leaning north was long lost ago, making passage impossible. If you can rescue Sarah, I would have the bridge rebuilt as a token of my gratitude. Go now, warriors of light, and do not fail me. Hey, no problem, King. Now, if you are a RPG aficionado and you know your stuff, just a little side note, we'll be doing so, because I like watching streams and learning something instead of just, sit back and just see what's going on. I kind of like how you watch certain videos or streams, and like for new people, you never know, so you have that one new person who's watching your stream and, don't know anything about it. By now you should at least know of Final Fantasy, but still. In the original game, in the original NES version, at this point, there was a way to soft lock your game. When you went to, well, no, I don't think it's at this point, but I think at this point right here, when you're in this castle and you already rescue Sarah, and Sarah's in here too, she gives you a whistle, horn, something or something like that. She gives you an item. If you skip that item and you never get that item, you can't complete the game. And you soft lock yourself how to get the game. But if you leave this room and she's in here with that item and you leave and never come back to do it, you get stuck. Like, you'll get to the point where it asks you to use the item because you have to use the item to go into like the chaos realm where Garland's like fucking with time and stuff like that. If you don't get that item at before that point, the game's looking for you to, because it says, do you want to use this item? If you don't have it in your inventory, your game froze. You could literally soft lock your game. I remember doing that a few times because I had a Famicom with the original Japanese game. I didn't know what I was doing because everything was in like Japanese until I found out by looking at like way down the line old YouTube video and stuff. And when I looked at it and looked it up, yeah, you can, and I've done it. I've done it multiple times when you get to the point where you have to use it because I didn't know what the text was. It was in Japanese when I was a kid, not knowing that you can't soft lock yourself if it asks you to use the item. Because it's just like, do you want to use the whistle? Yes or no? And even if you hit yes, it looks into your inventory. It's like a checker for the game's thing, and it will check and see if you have the item to use. But if you don't have it, it can't activate it, and it's like the screen just stops. You really have to like reset your Famicom. I don't know if it did that on the Super Nintendo version, but you'll have to reset your Famicom in order to continue. Just a little note though, I always say at that point because I just thought that was always funny and it always screwed me over. Reports say that Garland fled north with the princess to the Chaos Shrine. Oh, they added you in there just to remind you that. Random dude just sitting there was like, yeah, what he said. The king is searching for the proposed warriors of light. Those crystals, can it be? I'm not gonna read every little text because a lot of the extra text really doesn't matter. I'm only gonna really focus on like, is that the mom? Oh, that's the sister. Yeah, I forgot that. Princess Sarah has a sister. My sister, my sister. I want my sister. Okay, so another nod if you don't put two and two together and like all the connections to the Final Fantasy game. That's lightning. You put two and two together. Final Fantasy 13. Sarah. They named her after the princess from the first game. And in here, because in the first game, I don't ever remember the original version of Sarah having a sister, but they put her in here. It's a little nod, because nobody ever never mentions that Princess Sarah does have a sister. They never said if she was older or younger, but she has a sister. Yeah, and Lightning is Sarah's older sister, so that would make sense. I love piecing together little nods like that in the Final Fantasy universe. And this is her mother. See, you never even hear about the mother, the queen. In every other game, it's always like Princess Sarah, the Warrior of Light, and Garland. That's like the three characters they, rehash throughout the whole series or reuse. Like when we do the spin-off games, the side games for Final Fantasy One, you'll notice. Queen of Garland, please bring back my daughter, my Sarah, back to me safely. Try to figure out how to get up there. I believe you have to go outside and around. Are you in my way? Yes, you are. William Garland was once a knight in the kingdom, but power consumed him, and he lost sight of who he really was. So yeah, all this is like after the events of what Garland did. Please save Lady Sarah. Yeah, I have to like step outside first in order to get that. I just forgot how to get outside. I know if you go certain distance, there we go. It's only the castle area. When you step out of the castle, either will put you back into town or just you're outside of the area. Just double checking. Our ancestors sealed weapons in this treasure room for 100 years ago. Then they gave the key to the Elf King to hold until the coming of the Warriors of Light. Okay, so I gotta go find this Elf King dude because I believe, yes, it's been a while. Our ancestors sealed weapons 100 years ago. Yeah, that's why I said I'm not gonna repeat everything because some people just repeat almost the same thing. That's why I don't do that. So yeah, I need the key for these two doors. All right. So we was in town. Is anything else I need to get from town? Before I do go fight Garland, I am going to stock up on some items like antidotes and stuff like that because I do believe you can get poison from a mob or two before we get there, and poison sucks. So I'm going to farm up a bit. Nobody's trying to kill you off, Manta Panda. That last battle, they just all ganged up on you. The game was like, let's take her out. No more mods in the chat. They wanted to get rid of the mod in chat. I'm 14 healers. You don't hear nothing. You don't heal nobody. It's like, oops, wait, I didn't know you was dying. My bad. Oh shit. That's fucked up. She made the rat mage too. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I ain't even meant it to be like that. Well, at least you ain't taking that much damage. See, you leveled up. You got your health back. You went up 8 point of health. 8 point of 2 points of health. Hey, at least you can dodge faster, dude. If you get hit, just dodge. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Not with all that damage you took. You face take the fuck out of that. It's like, wait, I forgot. I'm not a tank. Every wrench hit me. They just opened up a Lowe's on your hands. Home Depot? It's like, is your name Home Depot? That's fucked up. Damn, $30. Sheesh. Would you like to go to sleep? Yeah, it costs you $30 to go to sleep. I wish it was like that. True. You ain't booking a night at no hotels now. I don't even think people use those shit. I think only people use like hotels or like, you know, rooms like that when it comes to like cons and stuff. Yeah, like if you go in somewhere and you're staying for like a good like 3-4 nights at least. I mean, that's cheaper than every other inn, but but think about it. Like, I wish inns, like how in the RPGs, inns just heal you. Oh, let me go to sleep, heal my bullet wound. Oh, I just got stabbed in the chest by a goblin. Let me go to sleep it off. Yeah, but that's an internal sickness. That's not somebody bust you in the head with a sword. This clunk hammer. Let me just go to sleep. Let me just sleep off this concussion. Oh, no, no. I don't think it works that way, man. Up. Yeah, but the concept of going to sleep to heal it off is kind of asinine. I got shanked in the gut. They poked me in the gut with a little dagger. Let me go sleep it off. I'm bleeding out of my guts. Just here, patch you up in your sleep. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, but think of the era of time this has to be in. No, this has to be like way back in like past the feudal era when like they had towns and inns and shit. Tell me now when you would go somewhere and you would see an inn. True. I mean, I wonder who's the first person that made like what's it called? Anesthesia? I wonder who came up with that. He's like, he's screaming in agony. Can you imagine that? He's like, hold on, let me patch up your knife wound. Bonk. Took your work hammer and just like knocked you the fuck out. Clunk. Go to sleep while I work on this candy. Bonk. Oh my god, the bunk stick always works. Man, that's messed up. We gotta have auto healing. Self-healing mode. Would you like to go to sleep? Turn on self-healing mode. Oh shit. I wish it was that easy. I got one potion. Definitely need to go back and heal. I mean, in concept, that's what your body does. Sleeping does kind of help the body. But in a way, you don't think of it like that. Like you're some damn machine or something like that. It's like body now going in self-healing mode. Snore. So you are about to die. Would you like to go to sleep? But nobody thinks of it like that though. It's like, oh, you get into a fight, your fucking eye all lumped up, 249. I mean, I'm trying to minimum the grinding, just like a lot of other people don't seem to like that. See, you're new for this, and I keep forgetting. Chase Lakaba said something about fighting the crescent moon. Then he just up and left. Yeah, that's new. Cause I don't remember him being there in the old one. So I believe he had something to do about finding like the tablet, so you can read something in order to get like the last area of the game or something. What was it that I wanted to buy? I got all the weapons. I got all the shields. I think I got all the magic. Yeah. Okay, so it's the next town that sounds like the good upgrade for the knight, the warrior. To buy items. Okay, so there we go. Buy 3 of those and 2 of those, and I'm broke. Damn. The struggle is real. I'm trying not to use Chain Asian to give me money, and I feel like that should be the only shortcut we use to save on time. Actually, just getting money and grinding for money in the game. Like, grinding for levels is not really ever a problem. It's just money. These old games is just like, nah, don't value your time. Struggle. Everything you do for money, you have to struggle for, even in the video games. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, even in video games, they stingy. Bet you this goblin got like 1 penny on him. 18. Wow, rolling deep in the money. Rolling deep in the gill. Mm, 18 gil. What if gil is more like coins and paper? The fuck is the undead ghoul gonna do with money? He probably just died whenever on him. What do you imagine gil to look like? Would it be a coin or would it be like paper money? True, true. Yeah, I wonder how they made like actual coins back then. You couldn't couldn't be sneaky about it either though back in the day. Can you imagine going into like a dungeon or a cave and as soon as you walk in, all right team, let's be very quiet and sneaky and not wake the boss. Jingle, 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 jingle. It's like, is that the sound of kill I hear? Whole pocket full of little purse coin. What's they used to call it? Your coin purse? It was full of fucking gold rocks. Alright, who needs a letter cap? Ooh, 2 extra hit points. 1. Oh, 1 defense? Oof. I think the healer need that more than anything. Oof, I forgot. This is the version where they give you like points, like how many points you have to use. Yeesh. So you gotta be very scarce about how you magic it. I never liked that whole system of that, the whole point system thing. I feel like it should have been based on just MP. Come on, somebody drop potions. Potions are expensive. Like $50 a potion. Yeah, I'm definitely the warrior. My intelligence is on 1 point. Hey, look, now I got 2 brain cells. Shut up, man. Oh, you ain't that dead. You ain't that damn smart. Yeah, I still need the key. So I still have to come back here in order to get some of these rooms. I just keep forgetting what rooms are actually open that you don't need the key for. Ouch! See, Amanda? Everybody wants to bone you. Oh! So it's all on the left side then. I remember the old game used to be where like one side had one door open and the other side had one door open, but I guess we changed that. Ooh! That poison, not good. potion out of it. Nice. Oh, I don't have self-healing from poison, so I have to use that antidote. Y'all be fine. Y'all have health. It's just a flesh wound. Walk it off. It's just a flesh wound. I love my 95 ton. She'll be okay. It's just a flesh. Oh, a tent. I get easily distracted. I wonder if this one heals you somewhat when you level up. To kind of replace for like the difference in like health that you get when you level up. Huh. Cause I noticed in the other games when you level up, if you get more health, it doesn't like place in for the health that you get to kind of balance out the level up you get. It just left whatever health you have left. It doesn't kind of like budget the difference. I know the one for the PSP one had it, the collection one. Let me see. It just affects max health. That's dumb. Can I beat Garland now? I think, is Garland weak to fire, I believe? I think I'm gonna use that tent now. So I don't have to double back here. Let's use the tent first. Partially use. Most of it was at like what? Half health? Then I don't seem to. Oh, whoa, wait, it said partially. It fully healed us. Dope. Did it give us our counters back? Yes, no, not all the way. I'm only missing one cure. Alright, let's see if we can fight Garland now. Just don't poison him. The king will have no choice but to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Granola will be mine. Granola will be mine. Who's there? The king's lapdogs? Do you have any idea who you're messing with? You really think you have what it takes to cross swords with me? Very well. I, Garland, will knock you all down. Ouch. I think he's more susceptible to magic. Focus. Lowers one's enemy's evasion. Magic casters. don't really need to put protect on the warrior. Sleep is not going to work. What did evasion? No. Let's do some damage. Yeah, they do have defended this one. Nice. Okay, so they give you defend instead of the whole back row, front row thing. Easy. That's not the true Garland. That's just the shadow of Garland. Wake your ass up. I never understood the purpose of having the bats in there. You came to rescue me. I am Sarah, Princess of Every time I see her, I want to say granola. Princess of Granolia. Words can never be enough to thank you. That's the first time anyone ever defeated Garland. To what you knew. You must allow me to show my gratitude. Please accompany to Castle Granola. English is hard. That's gonna be like a meme on the channel so far. We have to get back to our cereal. It's gonna get cold. Thank you for returning my daughter to my side. There could be no doubt that you are the warriors of light from Lochinus. Lucane's prophecy. Some old dude's prophecy. You should hear the prophecy in its entirety. If I may. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Now I hear that a crystal can be found on a continent to our north. Restoring light to the crystals is our only hope of ridding the world of the monsters which plagues it. Why didn't you tell us that in the beginning? I will have the bridge to the north rebuilt as promised. I pray that you succeed in restoring light to the 4 crystals and to the world. Dun, 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 dun. Now, technically, like I said, right here, you can soft lock your game right here. That's why I'm going to save. I have a paranoid ever since that shit happened to me the first time. Please do not forget to get this damn thing. The loot. That's what it's called. This loot has been entrusted to the Princess of Granolia for many generations. When he abducted me, Garland took this loot as well. I want you to have it, and it may aid in your journey. That is very important. And I believe in Stranger of Paradise, the loot is a very important item. Very important item. But yeah, I can't soft lock myself. So this is where our journey actually begins, because in technical sense, we just played a bit of the backstory, technically. This is technically where, like, Final Fantasy 1 starts. The whole thing about Final Fantasy 1 is, like, the crystals, the Warrior of Light. I think, like, ever since then, like, Final Fantasy 1 is the only one that really plays on the whole story of, like, the crystals story. Because, like, there's a series of Final Fantasies that focus more on, like, the crystals. You know, the Crystal Warriors, the Warriors of Light. Well, the whole Warrior of Light thing stayed in Final Fantasy, but, like, they drifted off and made, like, a whole sub-series of Final Fantasy games just based on that. Like, the Crystal Chronicles and stuff like that. Where it focused more on, like, that part of the story. Where, like, all of, like, the other mainline titles, they just was like, hey, you're the heroes, the Warriors of Light, the heroes. Do your journey, basically. And it just went more like, it became more and more of, like, the main character's personal story. Kind of. Because you don't see fucking Tidus from Final Fantasy X talking about, we gotta save the world and return the crystals to light. You know what I'm saying? Like, 7 doesn't have nothing to do with that. 6 doesn't. 8 doesn't. Like, none of the fucking mainline story games focused or continue with that whole thematic theme of, like, the Warriors of Light restore the world to order 4 crystals. They took that and spanned that to, like, the Crystal series and shit like that. But you know what they replaced it with? Every game has a form of like materia. I say materia because a lot of people know it from Final Fantasy VII, but each game had like a crystal system, where it was like how they leveled up and they magic and shit like that. Because it technically started from like 4 with like the job system. I think they kept the job system and the whole crystals and all that stuff like that, the magic system throughout all the games. All right, let's go save the world. Did we get anything for that? Nope, no, we did not. What do you want, doggo? Orders from His Majesty. Where do our part to fulfill Lifeless prophecy? My doggo's under my table. Lucans. Lucans, yeah. Like a con in blue. What does this bridge have to do with the prophecy? The 4 warriors of light are here. They're here in Cronulla. I didn't even get up there yet. Give me 1 second. My doggo wants my attention. So we're gonna do like a BRB. He might need to go outside. So give me 1 second. BRB. I have returned. Doggo has been taken outside. Yeah, I have a pet dog and his name's Hook. Hook has really bad anxiety. What else do you call it? What else do you call it? Oh, so my imagination is what gives him anxiety? Okay. I'm just imagining that he's a douche canoe. I'm imagining that he's just like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Alright, so I'm completely done with this town. Let me see if I can buy some items before I go. I want to stock up on some like potions or something. I'm not allowed to get health potions? Okay, so your character's dying first. I'll make sure your character's dead first. Well, blame that on your daughter then. There you go. We bought some nice healing stuff, just in case. Alright, time to actually kick this journey off. Oh my lord. I'm such a dumbass. I didn't hit the record button. I'm gonna have to download it from Twitch stream. I smart. I so smart. It's a good thing I wasn't playing any extra music. The only music I was playing is from stream. Mm-hmm. And so, their quest began. As the four warriors of light, they felt overwhelmed by the great task destiny has placed before them. They did not even know the true significance of the four crystals they held in their hands. The crystals that once long ago held a light that shone, shone so brightly. I don't even know nobody who said shone. The time for their journey has come. The time to cast off the veil of darkness and bring the world once more into light. Who uses the word shone? Most people just say it shines so brightly. Brilliantly? Who speaks like that though? True. It's like Old English. I mean, it fits what they're trying to say. Yes, it's proper English. But like Old English was like proper English, which when you first hear Old English, it's confusing as hell, but makes sense. So, that is going to be episode 1. That's going to be going up on the channel. So, give me a second. I'm going to. I want to know, should I like cut it up when I edit it? And just take it from there. Okay, cool. Give me a second. Wait, should I stop it now? Like stop stream now? Because I could do that when I go download it and edit it and clip things. Yeah. Make it stop the stream. Yeah, alright. BRB, I'll restart stream. Give me 1 second.